Hi there, folks. Charlie Gipple here, certified financial planner. Hey, I want to talk about partnership programs today. I'm casual. I'm in my kitchen. I'm barbecuing. Why? Because it's Saturday morning. Yes, I barbecue in the mornings many times. And I just got off a call with a client, and that's what prompted this video. The client says, hey, we had talked about various long-term care insurance options, but you had mentioned this partnership program that's available for some policies. Can you re-explain that to me? Because me and my husband, that may determine what product we go with. I said, absolutely, I'll do that. So I explained it to them, got off the phone and said, I should make a video on this. So for financial professionals as well as my clients, here's a video on partnership programs. So today, Medicaid pays for over 50% of the nation's long-term care expenditures. And what is long-term care? It's basically needing somebody else to help you take care of yourself, right? You live too long, which a lot of people are. You live too long. I say that a little facetiously. You live too long to where you can no longer take care of yourself. You need somebody else to take care of you. Huge expenditures here. Medicaid is covering over 50% of our country's long-term care expenditures. And by the way, that's like $400 billion a year, in which Medicaid is covering over half of that. Why is Medicaid covering over half of that? Because people don't have enough money to pay for their own care. They don't have enough long-term care or any long-term care insurance to pay for their own care. So what happens is the Medicaid programs in the states say, if you spend your assets down to, in Iowa, $2,000 for a single person. For a couple, $3,000. So once you impoverish yourself, because you're in the nursing home, it costs so much money, you spent down all of your assets, you sold your farmland, you sold your investments, you did this, you did that. Once you get down to a certain level, $2,000 in assets, then and only then, as well as income levels, which I won't go into, then and only then will you qualify for state assistance, Medicaid assistance, where Medicaid will pick up the nursing home tab, right? Well, states had realized that this is putting a strain on the state budgets here. So thus you have this partnership program. States have said, what if we encourage people to buy long-term care insurance? The right type of long-term care insurance. The policy has to be designed a certain structure, but that's where financial professionals will help their clients create a partnership-approved policy. Not all policies are partnership-approved. So let's say that I present you with a partnership-approved policy. What does that mean when it says on that illustration, yes, this is partnership-approved? Here's what it means. It means that let's say your total long-term care benefit on that policy is $300,000. It's partnership approved. What does that mean? It means that should you need in-home care or nursing home care, by the way, people activate these policies usually in the home. It's not just nursing home insurance, right? So let's say you need that care and you've blown through all of your $300,000 that's in the policy. Then it's time to look to the state for assistance, right? Well, a partnership approved policy says you've had $300,000 built into your policy and you've blown through that. Because this is partnership approved, in order to qualify for state assistance, you don't have to spend down to a measly $2,000 or $3,000 in assets. How much do you get to keep before you qualify for Medicaid? Dollar for dollar, whatever that policy paid out. So in my example, if that policy paid out $300,000, guess how much in assets you and your spouse, with a spouse, it gets a little more complicated, but generally, guess how much in assets do you get to keep? $300,000. So that's the state's way of saying, hey, we will basically give you credit on the back end to where you can keep the amount of assets that you bought as a policy benefit, right? So that's encouragement of buying certain long-term care insurance policies. It can be complicated. Not all policies are partnership approved, but that's where you talk with your financial professional, such as me, if you're my client, or if you're a client of one of my wonderful financial professionals. Talk to them, folks.